Magandang Miyerkules po sa inyong lahat. March 10, 2021 po ang petsa ngayon. It's the first day of the offer of the Double Dragon REIT, also known with its stock code DDMPR. And the offer period is will be from today, March 10, up to March 16, 2021. Nasa PSE EC na po siya, and it is available for local small investors up to 100,000 pesos worth. So with the IPO price of 225, you can avail of a maximum 44,000 shares or 99,000 pesos. But of course, you have to register in advance in PSE EC if you want to purchase the IPO. And you have to sign documents in advance from your broker. Ito po ang inyong likod, Benji Chidoro. I am a retired bank officer who started investing in the stock market in 2007. I do the stock market report every day, which I started in August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. If you like the content, iniimbitahan ko po kayo na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. At welcome po nga pala sa ating new subscriber, si Jonel Officials YT. Tama nga ba ang apelido mo, Jonel? Officials YT yung nakalagay. Join me today as I share with you news on Meralco at ang resulta ng trading sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange ngayong araw, March 10, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. From the business world, March power bills to drop as Meralco implement refund. Typical households in Metro Manila can expect to see a 72 pesos drop in their power bills this month after the Manila Electric Company on Tuesday announced it will start implementing refunds for its customers. In a statement, the distribution utility said the overall power rate stands at 8.3195 pesos per kilowatt hour in March, 35.98 centavos per kilowatt hour lower than the February rate. This is the lowest overall power rate since August 2017 and the second straight month of the downward adjustment. This month, those consuming 300 kilowatt hours, 400 and 500 kilowatt hours would see a 108 pesos, 144 pesos, and 180 pesos drop in their power bills respectively. Meralco will start implementing the distribution rate through-up refund this month, which is the primary reason for this month's rate reduction, the company said. So, mas mura yung electricity po natin, pero let's brace, because next month is summer and expect a surge in consumption in electricity as well as the dwindling water supply. Kaya meron baka tayo magkaroon ng shortage sa electrical power because of the power surge and the water supply from our dams, the Angat and the Lamesa dams. Kasi malapit na po ang summer at wala pong dumarating na ulan o bagyo. And typical po yung shortage of water during this period. So sana po ay hindi po magkaroon ng shortage either on the power and on the water, but just the same, please be ready for it. So that's our news from the business world. Now let's go to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, the PSE Index gained 41.49 points. So this is the second day of gain, and it is from our chart. This is already a sign of reversal, and you will see there is a support here at this level. So, support area po ito. Kaya po nagbabounce yung mga presyo dito. And the most active stocks in the index would have the same structure as the PSE index. So, the support level is between 67.26 and 66.60. So, yan yung support level ni PSE. Kaya typical na nagbabounce yung presyo. Now let's see on the most market activity. 155 companies declined, 72 advanced, while 34 remained unchanged. For the all-share index, it also gained 0.08 points or 3.1%. 40 points. As for the sectoral indices, it ended, well, shall we say mixed, although it's not exactly mixed. 4 sectors were in the green, while 2 sectors were in the red. The holding companies, industrials, properties, and services registered a gain, led by the holding companies at 1.38%, while the financials and the mining registered a loss. So the financials registered a 1.06% loss, followed by mining at 1.03%. Let's take a look at the most active stocks, and we will be reviewing the following stocks. Ito yung top 10. Dito, ICT, APL, Ali, SM, PHA, AC, MBT, and ACEN or ACEN. So let's start with the most active stock dito. Naku, bumagsak lalo si dito. 25% drop or 3 pesos. Let's see. It is bearish, and just like my advice yesterday, stay away from the stock. So let's see kung merong news siya dito. What's causing the bearish sentiment in dito? Okay, so meron siyang disclosure dito. This was just several hours ago. Additional update on the comprehensive corporate disclosure regarding the acquisition of 100% of the shares of Udena Communications Media Holdings Corp. in exchange for the issuance of 11.2 billion common shares of Dito CME Holdings. Further to the comprehensive corporate disclosure of Dito CME, the company hereby discloses that it has received today, March 9, clearance from the Philippine Competition Commission with regard to the share swap transaction. The PCC noted that the share swap transaction does not breach the thresholds prescribed by the Philippine Competition Act and its implementing rules and regulations, and qualifies as consolidation ownership in the same natural persons. Pero bakit siya bumabagsak? That should be good news, di ba? So let's see if there are other news on Dito. Let's check. So wala nang iba. Wala na siyang ibang news. But it is the news is that the chart of Dito is bearish. Let's proceed with our analysis of Dito. Now, if we are doing a Fibonacci on Dito, yung next retracement level ni Dito will be at 6.74. But it is now at a retracement level at 9.08. So that's the Fibonacci reading on Dito. 6.74 yung next retracement level niya. And if you'll talk about the resistance level, the next resistance level, the upper ceiling, kumbaga, is 10.98. So that is based on the Fibonacci. Now, if we'll take a look at the SNR, auto SNR of Investograms, ang kanyang support ay 816 and 875. So, medyo malayo, no? Medyo malayo siya. Kasi nga, okay, kung titingnan natin yung lower level niya, dito, it's 525 and 7.88. Kung lower level yung pag-uusapan natin, yung lowest level and the highest level, which occurred in March 2020. So, I think we'll take the 5.25 as our next support, no, based dito sa March 2020 yung lowest level, and the highest level which was achieved on February 23. And the resistance level, let's take it at 10. Then yung next retracement level niya, kasi 7.88 and 10 eh. So the higher retracement level would be at 10. And after that, 12.12. Pero we are more interested on the support level eh. So it's 5.20, 7.88 and 5.25 yung retracement levels na tinitingnan natin na support. Okay, next, okay, I advise you to stay away from the stock because napaka-bearish nitong si Dito. Next, let's take a look at ICT. ICT, mukhang may magandang balita kay ICT. Because it continues to move higher, and yesterday there was some sort of a breakout, and it continued today, although the candlestick is much shorter. Mukhang nagta-taper off na siya. At kung nakikita nyo yung ating indicators, yung EMA 20 and EMA 50, nag-crossover siya sa EMA 50, meaning it is there is a trend that is established already. And also all our three indicators are under the candlestick. Also, our RSI is bullish at 61. So, if you take a look at the resistance level of ICT, it's here. Nasa resistance level na siya at 129. If we go further to the left, next resistance level is 137. Near that area. Yan. 137, 137, 136. Yung next resistance level niya after that. So, napaka-bullish ng stock. Tingnan nga natin yung MACD. Yeah, napaka-bullish niya. Stochastics is close to oversold already. Or overbought rather. And our MACD is moving up. So, pwede pa rin, ano? Pwede pa rin. Ingat lang tayo because it's already a weak candlestick here. And if we see a red candlestick, then it's probably a sign of reversal. Okay, next, let's take a look at APL. Okay, APL declined today and it's bearish. The sentiment is bearish. Our RSI is approaching oversold at 33. Bearish pa rin siya. Our stochastics is oversold. So kung mag-level out itong stochastics, buy signal yun. In the meantime, yung nearest support, let's use the fib. Okay, based on the fib, the next retracement level is at 15.3 centavos. So, dyan yung next retracement level niya. While the upper level would be at 21.24. So, this is based on the Fibonacci. The area, the lower level area will be somewhere between October 26 to December 4. Now, if we will plot the resistance level, resistance na ito eh. Yung support level pala, yung nearest support niya is 9 centavos. Dito na siya, mababa na yung support level niya at 9 centavos. Or pwede natin sabihin 13. No, because there is a 3 candlestick here in this area. Yung area to. However, the next level that we have to consider would be already in this area. Yan, 8 centavos, 8.37 centavos will be our next support level after the 13.15 centavos. When I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are area. So mga kapatid, bearish po ang APL since the closing price are below because the closing price is below our 3 indicators and our RSI is bearish at 33. Pagka nag-below 30 yan, oversold na siya. Okay, Ali. Okay, si Ali, bearish din siya. Although, bearish pa rin, but there is a green candlestick here, which is a sign of reversal. The RSI is at 38, still bearish, but yesterday was lower at 34. Let's check the stochastics. Okay, it's oversold, pero hindi pa siya nagle-level. So once mag-level up to, then it is a buy sign already. Yung MACD is bearish pa rin. MACD is a lagging indicator. Pati yung moving average is a lagging indicator. Yung EMA 20, 50, and 100 is a lagging indicator. Whereas the stochastics and the RSI are leading indicators. So both bearish pa rin to. Pero wala pa tayong buy signal until we see a green candlestick. And the stochastics here would level up, and cross over going up. So that's my take on Ali. In the meantime, our support for Ali, nasa support area siya at 36 or 37 pesos is the nearest support. Then after Ali, SM. SM nag-gain siya today and well, bearish to sideways pa rin yung movement niya. Our RSI is 53 which indicate a sideways movement, but our price now is above our indicator. So it's still sideways to bullish ang movement niya because our closing price is above our 3 indicators, but we see our indicator still piercing through. Ngayon, kung mag-continue yung green candlestick kinabukasan, then we can say that the trend had reversed. So, ang SM, meron siyang resistance level dito at let's say, dito natin siya ilagay sa 1,095, yung area of resistance. While the support area, the nearest I would say, would be at EMA 100 dito, at 1,009 or nasa 1,000 area. Yung nearest support ni SM. After SM, PHA. Okay, PHA is bearish. Our 2 indicators, the EMA 50 and the EMA 20, are above our closing price. Also, our RSI is oversold at, no, not yet oversold, it's at 35.87. So, bearish siya. And we have a solid red candlestick today, and it lost 18.41 points. So stay away first from the stock until you see a buy signal, which is in the RSI an oversold level and a green candlestick. Kung stochastics naman na tinitingnan natin, merong crossover. Yung blue line crosses over the red. And it crossed over in the oversold level. So next, let's take a look at, after PHA, Ayala Corporation. Okay, si Ayala Corp had a green candlestick today, but in general, it is still bearish to sideways. Kasi nagkaroon siya ng small green candlestick here from a solid green candlestick the previous day. So yung ating support level ni Ayala Corporation is at 745, while the resistance level would be here at 818, the nearest one. 818 to 820, yung nearest resistance level niya. And then, Metrobank. Metrobank, napaka-bearish niya. I don't know why. So it's just bearish sentiment at 47.50. Actually, it's sideways to bearish. But it turned bearish today since the closing price is below the MA50 and MA20. But still above the MA100. So I would place the support level here at 44.97. The nearest resistance would be here at nearest resistance ni Metrobank. So it's just bearish, but you know, it's just wala naman negative news to eh. So bearish lang talaga yung sentiment ng market on the banks because of the rising NPLs. But Metrobank is a good stock, and I have a position here. My target price is actually 58 or 60 yata. I can't recall. But I have a position in Metrobank. Okay, next will be Mart. Okay, Mart. Bearish din siya. RSI is 21, oversold. Let's check if there is a buy signal from the stochastics. Actually, it is already sagad na sa zero, no? So meaning, kung magkaroon ng crossover dito, then it is time to buy. Pero napakababa na nung stock eh. Napakababa na niya. Our RSI and our stochastics is saying that it is the stock is oversold. And napaka-bearish ng sentiment. Okay, my advice is this. Wait for a green candlestick, and if there's a green candlestick the following day, at yung RSI niya points upwards, and the stochastics crosses over upwards, then it is a buy signal. Pero ito, napaka-cheap na kasi ng stock eh. Very cheap already. So let's see. The support area of Mart, just like I said previously, was at this area at 650 to 670. So that should bounce in that area. Otherwise, dapat siyang next support kasi niya is nandito na eh. Nasa 357, napakababa. Ngayon, if you will be using the fib, let's try the fib for Mart. The next retracement, ang retracement levels niya is at 416. Yun yung sinasabi niyang support level. And 5 is what we say the resistance level. The next resistance level after that would be 5.68. Yun po ang retracement levels ni Mart based on the fib. But based on my manual plotting of the stock, the support level is at 4.5 rather, and 3.57 yung next support level ni Mart. Then finally, we have ACEN or ACEN. Tumaas din yata ito si ACEN. Actually, it's just bearish to sideways because the closing price is barely touching the MA50, and it has been moving bearish to sideways in the past few days. Our RSI is also bearish at 43.57. Let's take a look at the MACD. Okay, it is also bearish. However, the stochastics is just moving sideways. Mababa na siya, no? And mukhang merong buy signal here on ACEN. Okay? So, mukhang merong buy signal. Pero kung ako kasi magbabay dito, dapat nasa 0.0 yung level niya. Yung talagang oversold na oversold. Tsaka nag-move up yung stock. Doon ako magbabay. Pero there are instances also na dito nangyayari is tumataas yung stock kung merong crossover. Okay, so that's Our stock market report for the day, March 10, 2021. Ito po si Benji Chitoro nagpapaalala, mag-ingat sa scam. If it is too good to be true, it's false. Joke lang po. Of course, it's not true. Magpabakuna ng maaga ang di maabala. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. See you again in our next episode. God bless and bye for now.